that?
I just like to hear my own voice.
Same here.
I know. Speaking of which.
No, because it was Joe, and I didn't know.
Yeah, I know.
I was in this place, and I was with him. I know. And I was like, I wish I was with anybody else. Like pictures of Scott Baio and Rob Lowe and like
Did you guys hang out?
No.
Did you sit in a little corner?
All I'm saying is that risk has fundamentally changed.
Oh, here we go.
Anyone? Let him talk. It's a party.
Thank you, Anne.
Where's Richard anyway?
Where's the sugar?
Richard who?
Uh-oh. So those who increase the risk of others should have their own risk increased?
What's that supposed to mean?
I was being rhetorical.
Well, there's nothing therapeutic about depersonalizing an individual's potential risk to a society. I mean, you can't manage risk that easily.
You know he was supposed to be here an hour ago.
I never fly. Trains
Are no longer romantic. They derail, like relationships.
Can I just finish my point over here, please? Give me a cigarette.
No, baby.
Okay. During the Industrial Revolution.
Which one?
You know which one, Matthew. Factory owners worked to try and minimize the risk of injury. That spread over into the citizenry's idea of a caring community. But
And it's a big but.
they did it primarily as a means to stabilize or safeguard the workforce. You lower your risk, you up your fucking profits.
One man cannot operate a machine as effectively with one arm as with two.
Or three. Jesus, you're such a little Marxist.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Jesus, you're such a little Marxist.
Yeah, that's funny. But, I mean, it's the same old argument. Risk or not.
Okay, so say with over 500 workers, I, Mr. Means of Production, personally care about the welfare of Mr. Y, the metal crimper?
No, it's different now. There are networks of support.
How are things between you and Richard?
Paternal.
Which way?
It doesn't matter. Either way, the murder's gonna be parasite.
I'll get that. You're a little late, but Richard, these are our friends. You might remember some of them.
Do I have to? How are you? Oh, excuse me, guys. This is Desmond.
Hi, Desmond.
Hi.
I'd already closed the door, but he was still in there with me.
Whose house was that?
It was here, Einstein.
So, Richard, tell us about your new friend here.
Richard and I are practically related. We're second cousins? Some such thing.
Well, how did you two, how did you two come about meeting to come here tonight?
Well, Desmond actually just got back from a trip to Peru.
Oh, how adventurous.
Adventuresome, really.
Same thing. So, were you traveling? Risking it all?
Throwing caution to the wind?
Not exactly.
Come on, your trip to Peru must have been characterized by some element of risk.
Don't be drawn into Monty's inevitable pontificating.
Pontificating.
Well, we gotta talk about something.
Very well. Close to the Ecuador border is a small coastal town called Paita. And perhaps 5 or 10 kilometers inland from that point is a scattering of villages without names because they're so small. Nonetheless, they take on the names of the families of that village, the largest families, which results in this reckless breeding competition between families all desiring the village to carry their namesake. I was staying in this one village, Galdos, the largest family by 4 kids. And I was, one sunny day among many, helping wash clothes. In a bowl was what I thought to be a homemade detergent, a powder, which I was going to take with me to the river for the washing. the powder actually was lye.
Sorry?
Lie. Come on, Matthew.
An alkaline solution.
Like in Fight Club.
Yeah, well, the lye was quite corrosive, even when properly diluted, and although strangely the villagers' clothing wasn't affected by it, but I mixed what I thought to be an appropriate amount of lye, and took it to the river and began sort of diligently scrubbing the clothes and splashing the mixture haphazardly and sort of getting lost in this act of service.
You, the lie, it would...
It's quite toxic, isn't it?
Oh, no. I was wearing thick rubber gloves. I had stolen them from the chemical plant in nearby Chiclayo.
So, were you there with a religious group or a foundation?
No.
Look, here's.
Yes. Yes.
Why don't you just ask him about it?
Why aren't you? Says I'm not ready to confront Richard.
Richard has nothing to do with the eye patch.
Well, he does if I make an ass of myself.
You're too self-conscious.
Oh, God, again, you could ask him.
Maybe I don't need to know.
Please.
I mean, I'm really into the whole rap thing, right? It's just that sometimes I don't always understand the words.
Lyrics.
Pardon?
They're lyrics in a song.
But they're talking.
Rapping.
Oh. Well, you'd know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
You wouldn't be saying that I know simply because of the color of my skin, would you?
Yes. No. I would never judge someone based on looks alone. So what's up with that eye patch?
I don't know. It's creepy. I think he changed it to the other eye over dessert.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of cute. It's just, what do you do with yourself when he takes it off? I mean, is there anything there? I mean, I suppose he could have a glass eye. Hey, why doesn't he have a glass eye? Maybe he lost it in Peru. Well, I suppose he could have lost it. An eye patch must be a backup to those people. I'm just gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him after I finish this juice. You should ask him. You're very eccentric looking.
I was going to ask about the eye.
I didn't say that.
His story was so anticlimactic. I mean, he said all this stuff, and then...
And then...
But still,